Hi. Just a little thing to say before the video, or before the main video starts. This is kind of sad. If you're faint of heart, please just leave. Just go. Hello, people. It's me, the kid with the glasses, and I today want to talk about something that's kind of important to me in a sense, and it is the hero's journey and my experience with something similar to it. Um, I think I should explain what the hero's journey is. It's kind of a narrative structure that people use. I don't know who made it, and I can't be bothered to research it. So I'm just gonna say it's a structure for narrative. My personal call to adventure was the death of my grandfather. He was a really kind person. Well, I personally have a tendency to overattach myself to people, so it was especially difficult, and it kind of sent me into this spiral of existential crises and depression, the whole kit and caboodle of bad. I never said this was going to be fun. The night of my grandfather's death, I had a very vivid dream. It was of a lake shimmering in the moonlight, and there is a person standing by the lake. After closer inspection of the person, it turned out to be me. Not per se the me I am right now, no glasses and crying. A more grief-ridden version of me, so to speak. And he just cried. He wouldn't stop crying even if I tried to console him, which I did. I hugged this other me because I feel like, not per se I feel like, but I felt kind of sad for him. This grief-stricken me. And then after I hugged him, blink, and on the edge of a on the edge of a crane. Looking down, I saw a seemingly endless void. When I looked back over to try and leave this crane, because I have a huge fear of heights, there was another dream version of me. This one was crying as well, but its tears, along with its eyes, were black as night. It was kind of scary, if you want me to be completely honest. Just kind of seeing you, but it was spooky. And this other dream me spoke to me. It said one thing, and then it kind of disappeared. It said, "You are not whole. Pick up the pieces to this twisted puzzle and fix yourself." After that, or actually, that was the last thing I remember before waking up the following day in a cold sweat. Whoa! Interrupting your own video guy here. I just came to tell you about something my school does, and also where the rest of my story takes place. Well, almost the rest of it. Gotta make sure they're on right. Um, my school does this thing called the Forward, where you go in the middle of nowhere, teachers and all, and you just kind of have a good time. Most people try and bond. I kind of have to wait it out because human interaction and this whole thing is kind of an issue with that. Yeah, it is. You thought that I could take these things off? No. No, I can't. It's a condition. On the last night of the aforementioned Forward, I got a little tired. It was pretty late at night, and I decided to head back to my cabin for no reason at all. I was just tired. Then I saw a cat. It was a small tabby cat, and it looked almost blind in the dark. You could just see it walking around and crashing into things. After about 10 minutes of playing with this cat that probably had rabies, it bit me. It didn't have rabies. Um, the principal of my school walked by and said, "Hey, kid, there was another cat on the other side of the campsite. You should bring that cat there." So me, being the kind person I am, just wanted to bring the cat home or to its friends. I think they're friends. I have no idea. And I brought the cat with me. Actually, not per se brought it with me. It kind of followed me because it liked me. Who wouldn't like this face? And yeah, after about 10 minutes, another 10 minutes of walking with the cat, who was, as I aforementioned, blind almost. It could see barely, and it kind of didn't do anything when it got there because there was no other cat. It just kind of looked around for a little bit. Then I walked back, it followed me, and we played for another 10 minutes. So a full hour and a half had passed, or a full half an hour had passed by in the blink of all of my eyes. I don't know how many it is. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 22, 24. 24. These are eyes too. Shut up. This cat followed me back, and then I had a revelation. I kind of saw myself as that cat. Blind, lost in the dark, didn't know where to go, looking for something, being that other cat. And then an outside force, the outside force being me, kind of showed him the way to eventually find the cat he was looking for, or what he was looking for. And then the other cat showed its face. After my revelation with the cat, I went down to the lakeside, to the lakeside of the camp. It was the middle of the night, as I've stated, and it was quite pretty. When I looked up at the lake I was sitting at for I don't know how long, it looked almost identical to the one in my dreams. I had seen everything that I had wanted. I had found my sanctuary. Then the two dream versions of me kind of appeared. And they both spoke in unison. They said, "You are now whole. Your final piece, your humanity, your soul, has been set free." And then I started crying. I hadn't felt anything for so long. This kind of void in my heart. But then I found sanctuary through this cat. And so I cried. This has been the story of my hero's journey. If you liked it and like more sad content, click the subscribe button.